What is going on, guys? It is NIMATSU here. I'm bringing you a brand new video, and today I'm extremely excited to share a bunch of information with you regarding how fast you level up in Infinite Warfare and what is the fastest way to level up in Infinite Warfare according to the data that I collected over the past 3 days. So basically what I did was I went into 5 different game modes. I played TDM, Domination, Free-for-all, Search and Destroy, and Hardpoint. Okay, so these 5 game modes, I played 5 matches of each, and they were all in different lobbies. So I would join into one, and I would play the match. I would, play the match all the way through. I wouldn't use data from a match that was already started, obviously. And then I would leave that lobby, and I would go into a new lobby to get new people to play with, so therefore giving me more accurate results. So what I did was I collected the score that I got, the duration of the match, the XP gained, and then whether or not I won or lost. And from what I could tell, it didn't really matter whether you won or lost all too much. You got like maybe very, very small bonuses for winning compared to losing. But then I created averages for both the XP and the duration of the match per game. What just popped up on your screen a second ago is the average XP for the different game modes per minute. So what I did was after I made it per game, I just did some more math and made the average for the minute scale. So that way it was more like specific on what gave you the most XP. And as you can easily tell, Hardpoint and Domination are the 2 fastest ways to level up in Infinite Warfare. Hardpoint was about the same as Domination as far as the XP gained, is the physical XP gained, but the Domination matches took longer than the Hardpoint matches did. Not by a lot, about I don't know, an extra minute about for Domination compared to Hardpoint was about the average. It took about an extra minute. So it lowered the average XP earned per minute, obviously, because it took longer, even though it was literally within a couple hundred XP or actually it was within 50 XP, the averages were for the 2 game modes. It's just the simple fact that Domination took longer than Hardpoint did. So there's 2 things that I want to say. One is the averages were could have been slightly flawed, simply because of the fact that I was completing challenges without even trying. You're always completing challenges when you're playing, obviously. So I would get like small XP bonuses sometimes and large XP bonuses other times. And that's one thing that I really, really want to stress is how important challenges are to complete in this game and get XP. There is so many challenges that you can do to earn XP. There's the rig weapons, there's the rig traits, there's the actual weapon types, there's the attachments, there's the perks, there's the lethals, there's the tacticals, there's the score streaks. The list goes on, and there's so many challenges in this game that give you XP and substantial amounts of XP that really aren't that difficult. Sometimes they just take a little bit to complete. So that's one thing that I really wanted to stress, was the importance of completing challenges if you're really trying to, grind through the prestiges, get as high as you possibly can as far as level goes, and just really level up as quickly as you possibly can if that's really all you care about. The other thing that I wanted to stress was that this is for a player based on my skill level. So this is the amount of XP you'll earn per minute if you're around my skill level. That doesn't necessarily mean that someone who's not my skill level still won't get more XP in Hardpoint than they would in the other matches. Just because you're not as the same skill level doesn't mean you won't get more XP in the different game modes. Just because you're still going to be getting more score in whatever game mode you're playing. So if you're lower skill level than I am, but you're playing TDM, it might not be the best for you because you could be getting more score in Hardpoint. Even though it'll be less total score than what I was getting, you'll still be getting more XP in relation to what you could possibly earn. So if you could usually earn, 8,000 XP per match or something in Team Deathmatch, maybe you could be earning 10,000 per match in Hardpoint. So even though it's just a couple thousand, it doesn't seem like a lot. If you multiply that by, however many games you play in a day, that's a lot of XP that adds up when you're playing a different game mode. Also, playing Hardpoint and Domination is way easier, and you will get way more XP and much better luck with winning the matches if you play with a group. That's the other thing that I wanted to stress as well, is that I played Hardpoint and Domination with 1 to 2 other people when I was collecting this data. So we won almost every match that we played. Actually, I think we did win every match that we played. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad to play solo. It's just, it might be better to play something else solo that isn't objective. Personally, I would say that if you're a solo player and you rarely play with a group or never play with a group, TDM is going to be the way to go. Simply because you don't really have to rely on your teammates to do well. Because if you play something like Hardpoint or Domination and your teammates aren't very good, then you're getting stomped out by another team, you're not going to be doing well, not necessarily because of your skill level, just because, you know, the other team's going to be getting score streaks, and it's just not going to be a good thing for you to be playing if you're not doing well and playing with a group. So playing with a group, Hardpoint, Domination. Playing by yourself, Team Deathmatch for sure. There are other game modes, I'm fully aware of this, but it was already a lot of information to collect, and I didn't want to just flood with information because these are the main game modes that people play. I know there's, you know, Frontline, or I think that's what it's called, Defender and Uplink and Capture the Flag, and, you know, those game modes. If that's something you guys want to see, I can definitely do a video on that. You just have to let me know in the comments, and I can collect the data and put up a video about that. That's not a problem. I just didn't take the time to do it this time because these 5 game modes are the most played in pretty much every Call of Duty game. And then the last thing I wanted to say was that I am going to be doing a video based on the competitive playlist, because these averages were based off of 6 versus 6 public matches, not in the competitive playlist. Because if I was to do it in 4v4, I would probably say that more people play 6v6 than 4v4, so it wouldn't really help you guys because they're different. They're totally different. They play different. You know, usually you get less score in 4v4 than you do in 6v6 because there's just simply less people on the map. So I am planning to do a competitive playlist version of this video, and that should be up. I really want to get it up by Friday, but I'm not sure. If not Friday, for sure it'll be up by the end of the weekend. So you guys can look forward to that, and I know that there's a lot of people that do play 4v4, and I will have the information for the competitive playlist as soon as I can get it. So that's all I wanted to say. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and if this helped you out at all, because I know there's a lot of people that are trying to figure out the best way to level up, you know, and then there's these other videos that are using, you know, glitches or whatever it may be to find, you know, extremely fast ways to level up. This is all legit information, and this is what the majority of people want, is the fastest way to level up while playing casually or playing, you know, just for fun. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good one.